And now America's Health and a promising new study just released that says omega-3 fatty acids may help reduce the risk of breast cancer. Dr. Marie Savard is here to help us understand what this all means in the fight against breast cancer. Marie, this is very encouraging. What are the preliminary results from this study?
Well, it is preliminary, Robin, but I think it's intriguing. This study showed that women who took on a regular basis fish oil supplements reduced their risk of breast cancer by 32%.
Tell us a little bit more about the women, though, that were involved in the study.
Well, they took 35,000 women, and this is part of a larger study of men and women looking at the link between cancer and supplements. And these 35,000 women completed a very extensive survey, including questions about 15 different supplements, things women might take, like dong quai, black cohosh, for example, soy. And it was fish oils that were found to be significant, none of the others.
So tell us, what could this mean in the fight against breast cancer?
Well, I think any news about finding something simple like lifestyle or adding a supplement to reduce the risk of breast cancer is important. And we know some of the risks, like being overweight, not enough exercise. But I think this is important news. And Harvard is beginning, they're taking this seriously, and they're starting a larger study of 20,000 men and women looking at the role of vitamin D in reducing cancer and stroke and heart disease in healthy people that are over 60, 65 years of age.
Because we've been hearing more and more about this, you know, fish oils, omega-3 fatty acids, especially when dealing with the heart, and how helpful it is.
Well, there are proven benefits. First, people who've already had a heart attack, it's been shown to reduce the risk of death and another heart attack. And the second is in improving your blood fats. People that have very high triglycerides, it will lower triglyceride levels and improve that healthy cholesterol to some degree. But there are a number of other benefits that are being touted, and I think the research will increasingly show us some of these benefits.
So tell us exactly, how does this work? How does the fatty acids work? Why does it help us so much?
Well, the omega-3 fatty acids, which is what the fish oils contain primarily, actually are essential vitamins, and means your body can't produce it on its own. And they are so essential, they're the building blocks of your brain, nervous system, and every cell, the outer lining of every cell, and they help communicate, speak to each other, help messages get across, and they also reduce inflammation. So they work in a number of ways. And there seems to be very few downsides, because other than not liking that taste and you can kind of repeats on you, it could increase the risk of bleeding to some degree in someone on aspirin already, perhaps on ginkgo biloba, for example, but for the most part, they look safe.
Okay, so how do we get more of it into our diet?
We'll always diet first. And the good news about fish oils is you can get, if you get enough of the fatty fish, you can get the fish oil you need.
Fatty fish, you mean?
That means salmon, sardines, halibut, herring, trout.
Not tuna?
Not so much tuna, that's right. But if you don't get it in the fatty fish, don't just count on plant sources like canola oil and other oils like soybean. You hear about flaxseed oil. It actually doesn't get converted to the more potent form. So the second way to get it is supplements, as it turns out.
And we have some supplements here, and you know, there are a lot of people that are taking them, and there's no fear of taking too much of it.
Well, I think if you took a large amount, I mean, normally we recommend no more than 500 milligrams to a gram a day to prevent heart disease. On the other hand, some people take up to 2 to 4 grams if they have high triglyceride. Too much could actually interfere with the absorption of vitamin E. So always check with your doctor, certainly if you're going to take large amounts. 2 servings of fish, the healthy fatty fish a week is great. Talk to your doctor about the supplements, good for heart disease. Intriguing with this breast cancer news, and a new study that's underway, a randomized study. So I think we just need to see, but I think all good news around breast cancer, that there are things women might be able to do in terms of lifestyle.
So incredibly encouraging. Marie, thank you very much. And to learn more on how to choose an omega-3 supplement and find more ways to get omega-3 into your diet, go to abcnews.com/GMA.